A Friday night in January in Indiana means one thing: Indiana high school basketball, and we are at one of the greatest places to take in a game. It's Case Arena, John Milhon Court here in Frankfort, Indiana, as the Hot Dogs play host to their rival, the Lebanon Tigers. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. And Joe, I have had this one highlighted on my schedule since I saw it earlier this year and said, Joe and I are doing this game.
It's a good one to have, man. It's a great way to start off the 2024 season here for the boys. Both teams come in with the same identical records of 4-6 coming into this game, Sean. So both teams, I'm sure, want to get that fifth win tonight, get the season rolling, and get this year off to a good start for themselves.
Tonight's game is brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles. They're people helping people. By Day and Genda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk, and the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Joe, you mentioned their records coming into tonight. Both teams at 4-6. Lebanon coming in after 2 straight losses, the part of their holiday tournament. Frankfort lost 6 straight to start the season, but they are on a 4-game winning streak, and this team is starting to figure it out offensively. Over the last 4, they've increased their points per game by 10 points per contest.
Excellent. That's a great job. Yeah, you mentioned Frankfort having won their last 4 games. They went over a couple games at Delphi, finished up the Kitchen Classic, and got a championship trophy there to put in their trophy case. So that's a good feather in their hat. So I'm sure they want to keep things rolling along here and get their 5th win and get a Sagamore Conference victory. As always, we have our keys to victory before the contest. You gave 3 of them earlier. Let's give them to the viewing audience now. Let's see what hopefully we're on target here. What we've got tempo for Frankfort. They kind of want to push the ball. When I say kinda, they don't want to go helter-skelter. But it seems like this 4-game winning streak, when they move the ball down the floor, get into their offense quickly, take a good quick shot, seems like that's working well for them. Defensive end for the Frankfort, Lebanon comes in with 2 players in double figures. You got Caden Lark averaging 20 a game, so it'd be interesting what's Frankfort going to do with him. And Farrell, another junior, averaging 11 points a game. So those 2 guys are kind of your main scorers for Lebanon, so let's see what Frankfort does with them. And your third thing I have is rhythm. And what I mean by that, for Frankfort, it's been a couple weeks since they've played. Lebanon did have the advantage of playing in a holiday tourney, so let's see if rhythm, what I mean by that is how, can Frankfort get into what they want to do offensively and defensively, don't show any rust, see if they get right going, pick up where they left off.
Our keys to the game brought to us by Indy Card Exchange. The name, your name, in local cards for over 30 years. Both teams are lined up. It looks like we're going to do the national anthem once again. Usually they do it once. We'll do it twice. Why not? We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups and your tip-off.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Case Arena is the site of our boys basketball action tonight. It was also the scene of our girls game earlier where Lebanon was able to defeat Frankfort in that earlier affair. Tonight, again, the theme of the night all night long, Joe, has been family ties, a family affair, whatever you want to call it. There is a lot of crossover between the families in Lebanon and Frankfort, and we'll get into more of that as the night goes on. But our starting lineups tonight for the Lebanon Tigers. Caden Lark, their leading scorer at 20 points per contest. He also leads them in assists and steals. Bryce Nelson, Colton Pollard, Wesley Bird, and Jack Farrell. A 5 junior starting lineup tonight.
You mentioned an interesting side bit there, 5 juniors.
For head coach Albert Hendricks and the Lebanon Tigers. Albert Hendricks, a name well known in the Frankfort ranks as he was a 1979 graduate here at Frankfort High School. Our starting lineups tonight brought to us by Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here. And just to set the scene, let's turn off the lights. Let's get the strobes rocking. It's your hot dogs. Their starting lineup tonight looks a lot like it has recently. Edwin Wainscott, Doug Wood, Kai Kirby, Carson Hale, and Alex Farley. Your 5 for Frankfort. Frankfort's gone a little bit smaller, a little more athletic, I would say, as Wainscott and Wood have been kind of the two that crashed the glass, and they allow the other 3 guards.
Yeah, that's a great point, Sean. You know, a little more athletic. That's one of the things we brought up. Our keys here was tempo for Frankfort to kind of push the ball. Not that they go crazy with the up tempo, but they seem to do a little better getting out open floor, open court running, and getting shots that way.
You know, and a nice thing for this is it's opened up the scoring. You never know what night is going to be a guy's night. Now, Alex Farley has been the most consistent player all season long for these Frankfort Hot Dogs. But recently, players like Doug Wood, they've been in double figures 3 straight games. Against North Newton, Farley had 19, Wood had 17, Kirby had 17. They've been finding ways to get more people involved.
That's the balance that's going to make you successful, Sean. That's what Frankfort needs and what they'll be looking for tonight.
What you're going to see right away in the middle is a large junior in number 44, Jack Farrell, as Edwin Wainscott is going to have his hands full.
They are going to have to hold their ground, I think.
Tipped up, Caden Lark has possession here for the Lebanon Tigers. They look down low to Farrell. The double team comes, and a traveling violation as Frankfort's defense holds on the first possession.
Great double team there as Farrell. As you can see, as he spun around, pivoted around, Frankfort had Wainscott waiting for him to turn there, so quick turnover.
Kirby spins out of the pressure, floater down the lane. Wainscott had the offensive rebound there momentarily before Farrell took it away. Now, Wainscott's rebounding has been fantastic this season. He leads the team at 5.5, but you and I got to call a game where he had 15 rebounds just a few weeks ago.
Yeah. He has done an excellent job with that, with his rebounding for Wainscott has.
That one off the mark for Farley as he left it a little short. Both teams in the first minute trying to feel each other out here.
The one thing we talked about, kind of the rhythm, everybody trying to get settled in here and what they want to do. Both teams starting out in a man-to-man.
First 3 off the mark, but Lark there on the offensive rebound. Kick out. This 3 on the way, no. And tracked down by Carson Hale. They'll walk it up for the Hot Dogs. Frankfort looks to take their time on this possession. Lark, active hands, steal, layup the other way.
Carson Hale needs to be careful. Showed the ball right in front of Lark. Quick hands. Turned that into a turnover.
Kirby has this one poked away momentarily. Lebanon being very aggressive early on.
One thing Coach Hendricks and the Tigers are kind of known for aggressive defense, so not surprising to see that.
Almost thought Coach Hendricks was another defender there on the sideline.
Yeah.
He was right there in the play in a defensive stance.
Somebody needs to grab him and pull him back, please. Yeah.
Doug Wood draws the foul there against Bryce Nelson, his first. Wood rattles the first free throw home. That'll get the scoring started here for Frankfort. Hot Dogs with some big games coming their way. This is one that they definitely wanted to get. I know when talking to some of the players leading up to that Kitchen Classic tournament, they said we want to go on a winning streak here and ride a 4-game streak into that Lebanon game. They felt like that might help their confidence coming in here against the rival.
I would think Frankfurt's confidence is as high as it's been all year.
Lark, nice crossover spin. Boy, he's got some speed.
That's a quick move there. Frankfurt's going to have their hands full straight in front of him this evening.
They gave the foul to Farley there. That's his first.
Lark with both field goals for Lebanon.
This is the free throw there, though, and Wayne Scott secures another rebound. Shout out to all the fans that are tuning in all across the United States to take in this Frankfort-Lebanon basketball game on the ISC Sports Network. Around the world for that matter, but we know we've got fans in Florida that tune in every time we are on the air. Shout out to Mark Stoops. Wayne Scott pulls down another rebound and scores.
Excellent job there by Frankfurt on offensive glass.
And then a traveling violation gives the ball back to Frankfurt here. And that'll start a "You Can't Do That" chant by the Superfan Forest.
Well, wait a minute. Get that going there.
Just in case you forgot, traveling is not allowed in basketball.
Officials looking at each other as the ball trickled out of bounds. Who's going to retain? Frankfurt retains possession on the side.
Frankfurt with the senior core group. Kirby and Wood, Wayne Scott, Farley. Farley comes away with this loose carom. Kirby swatted out of bounds, and then Pollard taking a little bit of a stare down there.
Yeah, getting a little look like, hey. Nice swat out of bounds. Looks at him like, hey.
Shows a little bit of a smile from Kai Kirby.
Make Kirby think a little bit about number 2.
So far, everywhere Farley's gone, he's had a shadow. Lark that time going for the block, ends up on the back of Carson Hale, and luckily he's able to come down and land okay.
That was kind of an awkward fall. That was a nice take to the basket by Carson Hale there. You know, little shot fake, got the defender up in the air. And if you're a Frankfurt fan, it'd be good to see Lark get another foul or 2 quickly if you're possible. But for Lebanon, I'm sure they want to keep him in the game.
Yeah, you can tell why he is an asset and has 20 points per contest. His speed.
His athletic galore.
Hale gets his first free throw to go there. They gave him a few extra seconds, kind of dust off after that collision. Looked like he got popped in the nose maybe. Goes 1 of 2 at the line, and then Doug Wood with the offensive rebound.
Frankfurt a reset. Lebanon trying to trap out on top. Very aggressive like.
Wood to the bucket. Got it. Doug Wood aggressive early.
Good to see that by Frankfurt going to the basket.
3 from the corner. Knocked down here. Good shot, Wesley Bird.
Lark setting up that 3-pointer by number 20, Bird.
Now backs out of this one, gets it to Farley. You can tell that they've watched some film and had a good scouting report on Alex Farley because...
Yeah, they're going to get him pretty soon as he crosses the 10-second line.
They are face guarding him at that 3-meter line. An over and back violation here. This turnover gives the ball back to the Tigers. Talked about family affair. Coach Albert Hendricks, a Frankfort grad in 79, was part of a 78 team with assistant coach Brian Buzz Ewing. They went all the way to the Final 8. Lost to Merrillville and Mackey Arena.
Good run by the Hot Dogs there, getting to the round of 8.
Kirby, scoop shot, no. Lark secures the rebound. He's got a pair of rebounds early.
Good outlet. Good heads-up pass to number 14, Pollard, for his first basket of the evening.
Kirby somehow gets that shot up.
Kai Kirby showing his aggressiveness with the ball this evening. He's first one to go for him on the basket, but he's had some good drives.
Kirby that time down the lane looked like he was passing through security check with TSA. He had hands all over him. Somehow got that shot to go after the full cavity search.
Yeah. The official can blow that whistle on that if he wanted to.
Can penetrate here. Bird, jump step, got it. Bird with 5. He leads Lebanon now. Bird almost 8 points per contest as Lark comes away with the loose ball. Pollard, no. Secured by Wood. Kirby using that frame.
Got it.
Gets inside again.
Kai Kirby kind of the attitude man. Head down, let's go.
Bull in a china shop inside. Free throw line jumper. Off the mark by Pollard, but secured. They give him to Nelson. They'll reset with Lark. Wood and Farrell conversating. Wood picks up his first foul.
Wood not backing down from the larger Farrell, but got to be smart with what you're doing in there too.
The screen. Now they'll switch out. Wood draws Lark. Frankfort doing a good job crowding Farrell. Bird, no. Farrell able to just tip that one over the top of Wayne Scott. Lark lets a 3 fly. Last touch by Farrell, Frankfort ball.
Frankfort's going to have to put a body on Farrell. Got to block him out, keep him off the glass.
Very fast moving first quarter, 1:41 on the clock, and we're all knotted up at 11. Kirby loses it momentarily.
For number 44 for Frankfort, his first action this evening.
For Isaac Adams, he's looked good when given opportunities for Frankfort this season.
Going to have a workout this evening trying to guard Farrell.
He definitely matches up a lot better as we get a collision over here in the corner. It looks like Wood's going to draw another foul.
That's 2 quick ones on Doug.
Doesn't look at that.
Yeah, I think everybody's okay. Just hate that he got 2 quick fouls like that.
Coach Schull talking to him. Farrell looking for Lark. Pollard looking for Nelson. He throws it away. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles. They've been serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort.
Lucas Wagner in for the Hot Dogs, number 12, getting his first action this evening.
Frankfort's got to find a way to get Farley some space on offense. Wagner's 3. Leaves it short. Bird on the rebound.
Somehow Lebanon maintained possession of that. Little pinball down through the lane there.
Number 12, Bryce Jones on the floor for the first time for the Tigers. And what an acrobatic shot there from Caden Lark.
Holy cow.
Lark was
Talk about
6.
degree of the difficulty on that shot.
I should give him 4 points for that one. Looking to Wagner in the corner.
Frankfort keep an eye on the clock ticking down.
Farley's first shot attempt draws back iron. A good first quarter of action here on the ISC Sports Network. It's a 2-point game, but would you expect anything else? It's Lebanon and Frankfort on ISC. Back with the second quarter right after this.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
For more than 30 years, the Indy Card Exchange has been your trusted source for buying and selling trading cards of all kinds. Now that refining the game of professional grading with consultation services, they save you time and money. Visit IndyCardExchange.com to see how you can make money off your collection. A portion of our broadcast also brought to us by Aaron's Flooring. Offering luxury vinyl plank carpet installation and more, visit aaronsflooringllc.com. For more information, or call 601-4145 for a free quote.
Well, one thing we talked about for Frankfort trying to push the ball there with their tempo, I think Lebanon fits right in with that tempo push too. They seem to have good quickness up and down their lineup, so Lebanon looks to get the ball out and move as well as Frankfort likes to.
You know, if you just squint a little bit, Joe, these two teams match up really well. If you took away the black jerseys and the white jerseys, and you'd almost be able to say, hey, this looks like the same team on both sides of the floor. Especially with Adams being out there right now for Frankfort, wearing 44, and Farrell wearing 44. They're like identical. Same build.
3 second.
Yeah, 3 in the lane there from Farrell.
Lebanon's 4th turnover this evening. Both teams had 3 turnovers in that first period, so both teams keeping turnovers down.
One Bryce for another as Nelson comes back in. Jones heads back to the bench. Kirby, shot up.
That's a good shot for Kirby, just didn't get that one to go. Wagner got.
Now a shot down here on this end from Lebanon. They're going to count the bucket. As Farrell gets his first field goal of the night. They'll head to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throws off, though. 11.1 points, almost 7 rebounds per game for the junior. And now we're going to get a foul here against Bird. Trying to be very aggressive against Farley. Really trying to find an opening, but whether it's been Bird or Pollard, whoever's been on Farley tonight has been all over him. One shot attempt with the clock running down at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, Lebanon leaning hard on Alex Farley. That was a good little bump and grind contest there between a pair of 44s, Frankfort and Lebanon. Adams and
Farley off the slip there. Can't get that one to drop, and now Lark quickly changes ends of the floor. Farrell steps into a three. Thought about it a second time. Lark, this is pocket pick by Kirby.
Good hands by Kai Kirby.
Kirby, right-handed scoop, no. Maybe a little out of control that time for Kai.
Yeah, that was one that he needed to pull back out, I think.
Bird to Lark. Lark sets his feet, lets it fly, it rattles out. Timeout taken by Coach Scholl, and boy, if he could shoot daggers out of his eyes, he would at the moment. He is upset about something.
Yeah.
Day and Genda Funeral Home wants you to know if you've experienced a loss or you're just planning in advance that they're here for you every step of the way. Planning in a funeral is obviously an emotional roller coaster and can be overwhelming. Make sure you get the right information that makes things easier. At Day and Genda Funeral Home, it's their mission to serve their families in their time of need and welcome any questions you may have. You can get more information online at dayandgenda.com. With the Farmers Bank, they like helping everyone grow, from business owners running multi-million-dollar companies to first-timers that are just opening a savings account. They draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that's been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Housing lender, member FDIC.
Good old Farmers Bank. They do a lot for Clinton County.
They absolutely do.
And surrounding county. They do a lot of good things.
They've been a longtime partner of ours here at ISC, even way back when we were MTC Sports. That's going back about 14 years. Long-standing relationship, and we appreciate it. Out of the timeout, Kirby says, "I'm sorry, Coach, I got you. I'll knock down a three for you." Frankfurt's got a 1-point lead.
That'll help. That's good to see Frankfort finally get a first three-pointer going down.
One side to Farrell. Defense collapses, but he uses good footwork and his body. Farrell with 4. He's going to be a handful for Frankfort tonight.
Absolutely. He's a big fella. But he moves awfully well. He has good footwork. So it's good size, but he has good movement.
That's the first foul called against Colton Pollard. Adams trying to reciprocate on this end. And he'll draw the foul here against Nelson.
Coach Hendricks, hands on the head there, probably thought that was a clean knock away.
Thought that was a good job by Frankfort that time to recognize the mismatch down low. After the defensive switch, Adams definitely had the size advantage. Kirby, they go to the corner. Wayne Scott, that's been his spot this season. That one rattles out, though. Lark pushes the other way. Little Euro step. Loose ball stays with the Tigers.
Boy, it doesn't take Lark long to get a full head of steam coming down court, does it? Young man got some speed.
Joe, obviously, you got to participate in this rivalry matchup and play against Lebanon in your years as a Frankfort High School basketball player. When you look at these two schools on paper, it's so eerily close in the history. You got 48 sectional championships for Frankfort, 52 for Lebanon, 3 state championships for Lebanon, 4 for Frankfort. They're right there deadlocked. And again, just 15 miles separate the two.
Long success of basketball for both schools.
Good drive here from Kirby.
Kirby being aggressive, heading to the basket, an opportunity for 2 free throws. Now, what was that sectional breakdown there one more time? For
52 for Lebanon, 48 for Frankfort.
Copy that.
So they're within 4.
Yeah, very.
Lebanon has had a little bit more success since class basketball than Frankfort, and that's where that 4 difference really comes from.
Okay, Kirby knocking down his first free throw. Yeah, Frankfort still trying to get a grasp on the class basketball.
Kirby gets both. Frankfort back to a 1-point lead. Obviously, we talked a lot in the girls' game about Rick Mount becoming the first high school athlete to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated as Jack Farrell knocks down a three from the corner.
And Farrell looked awful comfortable shooting that three-pointer. That is not a stretch for him to shoot that. Nice look.
Wayne Scott down low. Got it to go. 20-20. And I'm not talking about your vision, Joe. Talking about the score.
Appreciate that.
Close out on Farrell that time as he knocked it down a moment ago, and then Ledman throws it away.
Good hands there by Farley. I think he touched it, then went off of Lark's hand out of bounds.
You want another family affair?
Lay it on me, man.
Some Walkers that played at Lebanon back in the day. Brian and Steve just happened to be some cousins of mine.
Is that right?
Went on to played at NC State, and then both ended up at Purdue. Brian found a little more college success. Graduated as the career leader in steals and number 2 in assists, and helped Purdue reach the Final Four back in 1980. So I'm an IU fan, so I constantly remind Boilermakers that it, took a Walker to help them get to the Final Four, and they haven't been there since.
Absolutely. They were very good high school players because they played when I did.
Both of them Indiana All-Stars is Bryce Nelson with the nice drive and bucket.
Puts his head down, and Frankfort didn't get there in time. I think that's number 44. Adams going to pick up that foul.
Tough foul there for Adams. Is really he was part of the collision that happened after the fact. But you got to give the player room to come down.
They've been picking up man-to-man most of the evening full court. Good look, good heads-up look.
Wagner with his second field goal. He's got 4 in the quarter.
Alex Farley, good heads-up pass.
Lark. Gonna draw the foul here. Lark 0 for 2 on the line so far here tonight, so you can't get that one to drop. This one rattles home. He's had a really nice junior campaign. Leads the team in points, assists, and steals. And also chips in 4.5 rebounds per contest. Kirby leaves that scoop shot a little short. Lark on the run out. Another 2 for Lark. Right after that offensive possession from Frankfort, Coach Scholl, as we get a travel here, immediately pointed to Carson Hale and wanted a substitution.
Lebanon now going to put a little zone press here against Frankfort.
We get another violation, and that gets the bench up. Both Wood and assistant coach Farley up asking, and
about the second or third time Alex has had that his pass is tipped. He's got to be a little stronger with that ball with Lebanon's full court press and trapping.
We were told tonight that it's Rick Mount's birthday, so happy birthday from the broadcast crew to an Indiana basketball legend.
Absolutely.
But we were also told that if Frankfort gets a victory tonight, it would be number 500 here in Case Arena. Right now, Frankfort's got to figure out how to quit turning the basketball over, though. Been a little sloppy.
Yeah, both teams kind of seemed like the first quarter was smooth. Second quarter kind of sloppied up here a little bit. Lebanon with the 26-22 lead. A little over 1 minute to go.
Shot in the corner, the three knocked down there from Bryce Jones. Lebanon getting some good balanced scoring here in the first half. Under a minute to go. Hale. Ooh, able to keep that pivot foot. What a pass.
Good look inside by Wood. Wood back out on the floor with 2 fouls.
I think Coach realized, I need you right here. We can't let this get too far out of hand. He's got to play smart. Swing cross court. He hit a three a moment ago. This one's short. Frankfort with an opportunity to carve into this lead. Hale through contact, nothing called. Bird pushes the other way. 2-on-1. Lark lays it in. 7-point lead right now for the Tigers. Five seconds. Wood's got to go to work. That three off the mark, and that's what the score will be at the break. 31-24 at the half. Lebanon on top of Frankfort. Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll get our halftime show here from Frankfort High School. 31-24 your score.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
As a healthcare facility, providing top-notch care should be your number one goal. However, patient experience and overall satisfaction should be a top priority as well. You see, in addition to your patients, you also have an obligation to the family and friends who attend appointments, sit for hours in waiting rooms, or spend days at your facility awaiting a loved one to be discharged. The last thing that they want or need to be concerned about is how or where to charge their cell phone, tablet, or smart device when trying to keep loved ones up to date. This is where JM Marketing comes in. Our fully customizable charging station allows you to promote your facility or patient portals while providing a courtesy to those who spend time in your facility. Our charging stations provide full speed, multi-device charging capabilities while utilizing energy-efficient technology. And the best part? They charge nearly 100% of devices. They fit anywhere and go everywhere. A simple yet practical way to enhance the overall experience you provide, and that is a reason for everyone to celebrate. For more information, contact sales at JM Marketing to get plugged in today.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
We're back here at the half score, 31-24, Lebanon on top of Frankfort. Here in the first half action, joined by my broadcast partner tonight, Joe Rook. I am Sean Walker. So we welcome you into our Day and Genda Funeral Home halftime show, where they put family first. And in this first half, man, Caden Lark's been putting the ball in the bucket. 11 points there at the half, and he's looked really good, Joe.
Yeah, you can tell why he's averaged 20 points, Sean. The young man is ultra quick. He can go from 0 to 60 in a blink of the eye. Quick hands, quick feet. So, he's a load to handle. 11 points for him. Farrell chipping in with 7 points. Those have kind of always been your two top leaders in scoring for Lebanon. They continue that tonight. So, and Farrell, he hit that three-pointer, Sean, and that was a good-looking shot. It's not unusual that he could hit that shot. So, good for the Tigers, off to a 31-24 lead here at halftime. For Frankfort, your leading scorer is Kai Kirby with 9, and Wayne Scott with 6. So they're leading the way. The one thing for Frankfort that Lebanon has really done a good job on, Alex Farley coming in averaging 15 points, 0 points here at halftime.
Yeah, Farley has had a shadow pretty much everywhere he has gone tonight. He's really, I remember one shot that he's taken, and it was with the time running down at the end of the first. Not to put you on the spot here, Joe, you've seen how aggressive Lebanon's been playing. What can Frankfort do to free Farley up for some shots here in the second half?
Well, they're going to have to set him some help. Or, if Frankfort has an offensive flow where they can set some picks, screens for him, because Lebanon's quick enough to one-on-one to stay in front of Alex. It's hard for him to get to the basket. They're up tight on him for his three-point shot. So if Alex is going to get some points, I think they're going to have to run him off some screens and picks.
It's some great analysis there. That's going to do it for the first portion of our halftime show. 31-24 your score. We'll take a break. When we come back, your Fiber Hawk first half highlights head your way.
Meet Henry. Henry is hip. Henry loves the new Mintel TV streaming app. And check out Helen. With features like Cloud DVR, Restart, and Look Back TV, Helen never misses her favorite shows. And this is Bob. Bob can't contain his excitement for the new Mintel TV streaming app. Bob is proving that you actually can teach an old dog new tricks. What do you say, Bob? Does the Mintel TV app get a thumbs up? All right, Bobby-o. Mintel TV, the next generation of awesome. Upgrade today.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
We welcome you back here at the half as we start rolling the Fiber Hawk. Fiber Fast halftime highlights. It's been a great one here at Case Arena. Joe, Caden Lark got going early for the Lebanon Tigers. He's got 11. But I really felt like Kai Kirby for the Frankfort Hot Dogs just kind of put his head down a few times and got to the bucket.
Yeah. You'd like to see the players be aggressive going to the basket, but I thought there was a couple times Kai got just a little too out of control, if you will, going down through the lane there really with no place to go and having to kind of force up a shot, throw up a shot that you can do that any time, and the opportunity, if you will, to be successful, that's tough to do when you're trying to drive down through the lane with 2 or 3 guys waiting on you.
Where Lebanon is a tough matchup tonight for Frankfort, it's in the size of Jack Farrell inside, the speed of Caden Lark coming downhill with the basketball. Defensively, what would you take away if you were the coach right now?
Well, I would think, the thing about Frankfort is I think Lebanon overall has a little bit more speed and quickness at all the positions than Frankfort does. So for Frankfort men, you're going to have to take care of the ball because Lebanon's been pressing full court man-to-man. They talked about tempo where Frankfort has done well, kind of moving the ball quick, but you've got to be – you don't want to get out of control, which I think Lebanon has forced Frankfort to do that a few times. So, you want to move at the speed where you feel comfortable, but don't let Lebanon speed you up, you will, on the offensive end where you're kind of playing out of control.
When we've seen Frankfort in the past here, they've been able to get open three-pointers and knock them down collectively as a team. Tonight, just one three-point make. It came from Kai Kirby, and it was contested.
Yeah.
Alex Farley has not gotten going yet in the scoring column at all. So if you're at the half and you're saying Farley's only put up one shot really or two shots, we're not knocking them down from the three-point just yet, but we're only down 7.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to feel pretty good about that.
I mean, it's a 7-point game, and Frankfort's certainly going to have their opportunities here in the second half. Ball security is important. Take care of the ball. Frankfort in that first half, 6 turnovers to Lebanon 7. So both teams really taking good care of the ball. So absolutely, and the defense is still going to be important for Frankfort. Lark, you got to stay in front of the young man. If I were Frankfort, I would think I would take a step or two back, make him hit a few outside shots because the damage that he creates when he goes to the basket and passing off is apparent for Frankfort.
It's going to be a crucial first 2.5 to 3 minutes in this third quarter for Frankfort. They don't want this lead to get any bigger. They've got to find a way to start to push their own agenda here at the start of the third quarter.
That's a great point. Yeah, Frankfort does not want to fall any further behind. They don't want to go down double digits right away here in the second half.
31-24 your score at the half. That's going to do it for our Day and Ginda Funeral Home halftime show where they put family first. When we come back, third quarter action on ISC.
Colleges and universities are always actively looking for highly targeted and effective ways of reaching high school students and their families. Imagine your informational message being displayed in full color on courtesy charging stations placed throughout the high schools of your choice. Our mobile charging stations provide your college or university with a continuous flow of traffic to those who benefit from your message the most. High traffic areas like the cafeteria, commons, multimedia rooms, and concessions make the perfect places to reach a receptive and captive audience. Advertise to your alumni of tomorrow by getting plugged in today. At JM Marketing, your audience awaits.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Welcome back here in the third quarter. 31-24 your score. Lebanon starts out with the basketball and a great design play. So they get Wesley Bird a first 2.
That was a good backdoor pass there by Lark, setting up the easy layup for Bird. Lebanon back in their man-to-man here in the second half.
Frankfort with their starting 5 back on the floor. Lebanon doing the same. Wood picked up those 2 quick fouls. See if he can stay out of foul trouble here in the third. So he's looked to be pretty aggressive tonight. An open 3. Wood knocks it down, and that might be what Frankfort needs on a night where Farley's having a tough time finding some space.
Yes, Frankfort is definitely going to need some help offensively for Farley to help get the Hot Dogs through this, trailing 33-27 here starting in the second half. Frankfort also back in their man-to-man as they were most. I take that back. No, they are in man-to-man.
Yeah, it looked like it fell into a 2-3 zone right as you said that. Shot from Pollard. He knocks down a 3 and answers on this end. Pollard now with 5. So Lebanon increases their lead out to 9. This is the largest it's been all night. Trying to find Farley as he comes around at the top. And Pollard with the score and the bucket, and the foul here.
Turnover.
That's just frustration from Farley.
Farley with a bump there.
Joe, I'm a little surprised, and again, I'm not questioning anything on Frankfort's coaching side here, but as aggressive as they are on Farley right now, I know his strength is shooting threes, but you would think they'd be setting him up for some backdoor cuts at some point because they're trying to come out and close out on steals.
Yeah, they're definitely overplaying on the outside.
Thank you. Overplaying was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, overplaying on Farley to try to hedge on that, keep the ball out of his hands. So,
kudos to Lebanon for having a game plan coming in here tonight and putting it to work so far. Sometimes you draw up a game plan in the first 5 minutes of the game, it gets wad up and thrown out, right?
Yeah. And you're right. It looks like Lebanon has done a good scouting, and it's working well.
Wood to the bucket. He's got 2 more. 9 points for Doug Wood. And then Kirby lead the way for Frankfort. Lead back to 9. Big screen there. Teammates have got to help out.
Yeah.
Bryce Nelson knocks down a 3, and now a timeout taken. Coach Hendricks wants to talk things over with his squad. This gives us an opportunity to tell you about the healthy communities of Clinton County, where the coalition is committed to reducing the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities, by decreasing stigma and encouraging policy, system, and environmental changes. The vision of Healthy Communities is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. Also brought to us by FiberHawk. Now available, FiberHawk Fiber Internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk.
It was interesting there at that timeout. Coach Hendricks for Lebanon, he was really getting into his players there. I'm not sure exactly what he was after or what was upsetting to him, but boy, he was really getting into them.
Hale gets it to Farley. They push it up. Wood had the hot hand recently. That one a little too strong, though. .12 lead here in the third for Lebanon. We talked about the first 2.5 to 3 minutes being crucial. It was a 7-point lead at the half. It's increased by 5. Lark. Drug that foot going through. It was a good look to his teammate.
Yep. Lark with averaging 20 points, he does look to pass the ball quite often, so. And I can understand why, because he's quick with the ball. He can get around a lot of people.
You got to send help when he's got the basketball coming downhill and then guys are open.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to play with for sure. Timeout taken by Frankfort here as they try to solve this riddle. Tonight's game brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Might be cold outside, but you can stop in there and get some swings on the golf simulator. Our graphics operator, Garrick Burge, did that earlier today. I think he told me he played 36 holes and then realized, hey, I got to go work with ISC tonight.
36 holes, man. That's a good workout, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I worked 36 hours today. This guy's out playing 36 holes of golf. How's that
Gosh,
fair? To be young again.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Adulting, they said. It'll be fun. I can't wait to grow up. I take all that back. My mom was right about everything. Just don't tell her I said that.
Moms are always right. Doggone it.
12-point lead out of the timeout.
Frankfort's got to get slowed down just a little bit with the ball in the offense. I think Lebanon's done a great job of getting after him, speeding him up a little bit, making him very uncomfortable.
Still time for Frankfort to make a comeback here, but they got to start knocking down some shots and solving this riddle a little bit. This would help. That one off by Kirby. Wood can't secure it as Farrell does for Lebanon. We approach the 4-minute mark here in the third. And you're going to get a foul here against Lebanon. A little too aggressive on the screen.
Setting down the screen there, knocking Carson Hale down. So Frankfort a stop there, opportunity with the ball. Got to cash in, Sean.
Carson Hale looking at his teammates like, what did I do to you guys? That are 2 screens that I've gotten absolutely killed on.
Yeah, somebody's got to be helping him out, talking to him.
Looking for help here as he sent back outside to Kirby. We were talking with the guys before the game. That was one of Coach's things that he said during practice this week in preparation for this game was you got to communicate. They set a lot of screens. Got to help each other out.
Let's see if Frankfort can maybe run a good set play out of bounds here to get someone open. Carson Hale knocking down the corner 3.
Of course, they do that right as I take a drink.
No.
Carson Hale needed a little water there to refresh.
Not sure that was the drawn up play, but it worked awfully well.
I needed a splash. Carson Hale gave us one from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's a tough guard there for Carson Hale underneath on the replay. Lark going into that arm through the contact and following through. 3-point play.
That lead now out to 12. Or back to 12. Find Hale in the corner again. He knocked that one down a moment ago. Wayne Scott, step back 3, fights for his own rebound.
Good hustle by Wayne Scott.
And his efforts there earn a foul against Lebanon. So many times, Joe, you're taught not to follow your shot. That time it pays off for Frankfort.
And as the shooter, you usually are the one to know if the ball is long, short, or which way it's going.
I always thought it was going in. It never really did.
It probably did for you, Sean. That's why you didn't have to follow your shot, dude. It went in.
No. Good pass. Hale slips back screen.
Yeah, good look by Kirby.
Wood and Hale both with 5 apiece here in the third. Margin at 10. Farrell's 3 off the mark. Kirby fighting for a loose ball here. It's picked up by Nelson. His scoop shot's good.
Well, that was a backbreaker for Frankfort. Had the opportunity for a rebound there. Let it squirt away, and Lebanon picks up for a lay-in.
Been knocked out of bounds. Wagner going to come back into the game for Frankfort. Kirby gets a break. How important do you think it is for Frankfort to get this into single digits going into the fourth, Joe?
Well, it would certainly be advantageous. I mean, if not, you want to be, in the 10 or 11. You don't want to be any worse than that. But getting it to single digits would be very important. Good.
Wagner's 3, too strong. Hale blocks that pass from Farrell. Boy.
Got a lot of contact out there on the floor. Not much whistle going on.
Little hip check from Hale there as Bryce Jones goes down.
I think Carson thought there a couple times he kind of got fouled, hacked a little bit, so that was his payback. And his payback is he picked up a foul.
And that is why when you get quite a bit of contact on the floor, you want to make sure that as the officials that you keep the game under control because players start trying to take things into their own hands. Coach Scholl going to take a timeout, and man, they had a backdoor play for Wagner there.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe Lebanon had heard the whistle and they'd quit, but boy, Wagner was all alone under there. So
30-second timeout taken by Frankfort. The families that Day and Ginda Funeral Home serve are not just clients, they're their neighbors and friends. Just as each life follows its own path, deciding how you would like to remember and honor your loved one is truly a personal journey. Whether you prefer a simple private gathering, full traditional funeral, cremation, or non-traditional service, Day and Ginda will assist you with all your options. For more information, visit Day and Ginda Funeral Home at dayandginda.com.
Well, Lebanon's still doing a good job on Alex Farley. Alex yet to score this evening, coming in and averaging 15 points. Tigers have certainly made it life difficult for Alex tonight scoring the ball. See if Frankfort can run a good out-of-bounds play here and get him a good shot.
And Farley out top. Wayne Scott. Up his dribble. Now a foul there as Wood goes about 6 or 7 rows up into the bleachers.
Yeah, here we go. See the replay of that. Got a little bump.
Heads up to the cheerleaders over there.
Yeah. I can't believe nobody high five or nothing up in the stands for Wood. Gee whiz.
Nobody even asked him for an autograph.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, well.
That's his own student section, too.
Play on.
Under a minute to go here in the third. Farley turns into that one, leaves it a little short.
That's a shot that Alex kind of rushed. Didn't get an opportunity to get his feet set.
Nelson, no. That one knocked loose. Lark with it now for Lebanon. We'll see if Coach Hendricks elects to hold for one. That one punched out by Wood. Fast touch by Frankfort. It'll be Bird to inbound here for the Tigers.
28 seconds to go here. Would assume Lebanon will work for the final shot. Then again, they might not. A couple head fakes there, but I think Lebanon would hold till the final shot of the quarter. Trying to build on that 12-point lead.
5 seconds to go. The shot goes up. Wood, baseball pass the length of the floor off the backboard. 46-34. Your score after three. It's a 12-point Tiger lead. Back with more basketball action on the ISC right after this.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
At Day and Ginda Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Start of the fourth quarter at Case Arena. It is a 12-point lead right now for the Lebanon Tigers. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. Part of our doubleheader here tonight on the ISC.
Lebanon girls won the first game, and Lebanon boys looking solid here at the 12-point lead starting the fourth quarter. Frankfort's got the work cut out for them, but
I want to thank you for enjoying your Friday night with us. Got back-to-back nights next weekend. Ton of tickets have been sold for the Blue Chips game, so reminding those if you can't get here or you didn't get a ticket, you can tune in and listen to Joe and I as Isaac Adams says, why not?
Hey, Farrell knocked down a couple three, the big guy for Lebanon, so Isaac Adams knocks down a three for the Dogs.
I wonder if Coach sent him out there and said, go give me your best Farley impersonation. Three from the corner. He was probably talking about Chris.
Yeah,
not necessarily Alex.
Exactly.
Little comedy for you. Oh, the foul called on the floor. Not going to give him the continuation here.
Yeah, I think this is the right call from where the contact was. Well, guess it kind of depends on where the foul was called, but no continuation here for Frankfort. This is not the NBA.
That is the fourth foul on Colton Pollard of Lebanon. He's done a nice job tonight defensively. He's been aggressive, obviously. Throw this one into the backcourt to Kirby. Frankfort down by 9. Need a big bucket here. Wayne Scott, 3. Well, I think the roof would have came off here in case if that had gone in. Three on the way by Bird, and he rattles one home, and that's a dagger right there.
Yeah, that pushes it right back to 12.
Wood finds an opening, lets the three go, and boy, looked like he was going to get the shooter's roll there.
The Iron Unkind didn't get the shooter's roll.
Lark looks for teammates. They move it around, and Farrell takes the three, and back-to-back threes from Lebanon, just as Frankfort looked like they had some life. Lebanon pushes this out to a 15-point lead. For Frankfort, they had won 4 straight coming into this contest. They ran into a buzzsaw here tonight. Lebanon has been fantastic. Every time Frankfort's gotten close, they've been able to keep throwing that jab and keeping it at a puncher's distance, and now the haymaker lands up 15 with under 6 to go.
Yeah, Lebanon has looked very solid. They do not look like a 4-6 team coming in here tonight, and their speed, their quickness, their athleticism has given Frankfort fits all night long.
For Coach Hendricks, he's been at the helm for Lebanon for 14 years. He is 12-5 versus Frankfort in his career. He's found some success, and overall, Lebanon is 22-11 versus Frankfort since 1993, and they've beat Frankfort 5 straight times.
Well, Frankfort's got 5 minutes and 51 seconds here to try to erase a 15-point lead. It's not going to be easy. See what Coach Scholl has come up with here for the Frankfort.
Kirby, deep three, knocks it down. Good looking stroke.
That's a good start for Frankfort.
Back to 12.
As they say, Frankfort's going to have to D up here and make a few stops to get a chance to get back.
Went backdoor to Lark, and boy, he just skied above Doug Wood and able to lay it in. $54-40, and a timeout taken immediately after that play by Coach Hendricks, and he was really upset with Bryce Jones there. I'm not sure why. That was a beautiful play.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Bryce the one that threw it. I don't know where he was in that play. Lark, talk about showing off your athleticism. Holy cow. Not only was he able to get his hands on it, he was able to secure it and get it in the basket.
Doug Wood is a great athlete, and Lark just skied above him right there.
Wow, that was...
I couldn't have that bounce in my step if you put springs in my shoes, Joe.
Trampoline included with the springs, man.
Yeah.
This wasn't going to happen.
Lark, beautiful pass to Nelson. Wood hits the deck hard on his back. We get another look at it here.
Here we get to see Wood landed very hard on that tailbone back area.
Wood has played a heck of a game tonight here for Frankfort. You see that a lot on ball fakes, unfortunately, Joe, where player gets up in the air and the other player doesn't shoot. I've taken a few of those falls myself, and those are terrible.
Yeah, I think anybody who has spent much time on the basketball court one way or the other close to something like that as it kind of ended up falling on your tailbone back area, and it does knock the wind out of you, and I hope it's no more than that for Doug.
It is a 56-40 game right now, as they tend to Doug Wood down here on the end of the floor, looking like they're trying to stretch out his back a little bit here. And those are tough. That's one that's going to be very sore tomorrow even.
Yeah. Frankfort not a game tomorrow. Back against Western Boone next Friday. But Doug Wood, one of the seniors that does a lot of things for the ball club. That's an injury you just hope is nothing serious.
9 points tonight for Doug. Coming into tonight, he leads the team in assists. Tied, actually, in assists with Alex Farley. Then leads the team in steals at almost 3 steals per contest. Right there trying to make a defensive play for his team. And it's good to see him leaving under his own power there. Gets a pat on the back from Farrell.
Yeah. Doug Wood, kind of the ultimate competitor there for the Hot Dogs. Hate to see him go down like that, but hopefully nothing serious.
Ardente Dental offers high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or have been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call, 654-7222, or visit online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. Wood still standing behind the bench there, trying to keep as loose as he possibly can. The free throw missed. Now a foul here. It looks like Bird will be charged with this one. Adams, I'm saying he hit a three to a little bit ago.
Yeah, Farrell was a little too close on that. I said, no thanks.
Wayne Scott, nice use of his body, spins and scores. Edwin's got 8.
Edwin's had a nice game at the 8 points. He's gotten there and had to battle against some guys a little bigger, stronger this evening.
Hindsight's always 20/20, but I would have loved, as Lark puts in another one here, to have seen what Wayne Scott could have been as a high school player had he played all 4 years.
Absolutely, yeah.
Played his freshman year, comes back here his senior year.
Has gotten better and better every game that we see. Nice pass, Kirby.
Yeah, beautiful pass. Nice job by Adams on the slip. Isaac with 5.
Frankfort's got to get some stops. Trading baskets isn't going to do it.
Lark keeps adding to his totals. He's now got 20 on the night, right at his scoring mark. We'll get another timeout here. It's a 16-point lead with under 4 minutes to go. Clock definitely not on the side of Frankfort right now. I'll tell you what is fast, though. Fiberhawk, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. Fiberhawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, just go to fiberhawk.com. Call them at 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable Fiberhawk.
Well, Sean, with 3:48 to go here, 60-44 Lebanon lead. Frankfort definitely a steep uphill climb here. Lebanon doing a good job taking care of the ball, getting the ball where they need to, and Lark kind of taking over here in the last few minutes with his quickness and ability to get to the basket. That's a hard one for Frankfort to slow down.
Yeah, for Frankfort on a night where unable to get their leading scorer and Alex Farley going. Still scoreless. That's 15 points. You look at the scoreboard and realize it's a 16-point game. As Wagner knocks down a three, he says, hey, hang on, guys. Don't start counting this out yet.
Lucas Wagner's first three of the evening.
This one knocked away. Boy, good defense by Carson Hale.
Getting his hands and body in there, trying to create a turnover.
Want to make sure we give a huge shout out tonight to Ed Niehaus, athletic director here at Frankfort High School. Is that pass thrown away? Doug Wood going to check back in. That's a great sign for Frankfort.
Yes, it is. That's a real good sign. Glad nothing too serious there for Doug.
A 13-point game. Frankfort's got to start scoring in bunches. Kirby, three, rattles out. Farrell rebounds for Lebanon. Not a bad situation there. You fall, you land on your back, you're hurt, you come out, you come right back in, and you got to pick up Lark. How about that for fun?
Yeah, you think things are going bad, right?
Wood looks like he's moving pretty good, though. Hits the deck hard again, and an and one opportunity here for Doug Wood.
Yeah, good. Good to see Doug with a little success there. The right call, the player was moving underneath him, gets the block and opportunity for a three-point play.
11-point game. In those 33 games since 1993 that these two teams have faced off, like 10 of those games were one-possession games, and 4 of them went into overtime.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those games over the year with Frankfort Lebanon. A lot of good games, a lot of hotly contested outcomes.
Kirby pushes the other way. Ooh, has it knocked away. Good defense by Bird. Frankfort had numbers. Now Lark, and one. Boy, this junior is electric. Strong with the basketball, too.
Very quick with the ball. Hard to get in front of him and head him off.
Pollard going to come back in here for Bryce Jones. Lark knocks it down. Kirby on the push, and now he gets an and one opportunity this way. So Frankfort's getting their offense going here in the fourth quarter, but unfortunately,
yeah,
Lebanon's offense is still scoring on the other end.
Yeah, Frankfort really unable to shut down Lebanon. on Lebanon's offensive end. Lebanon's still getting the ball where they want, where they need to be successful.
Kirby can't convert the three-point play. Lark going to back it out. Now Lebanon looking to play a little keep away. Jones to Nelson. Over to Lark, and he'll take the layup. Well, I think I can see him playing at the next level. As good as he is with the basketball.
Yeah.
Hale fighting through some contact here. He'll draw the foul against Jones.
The one thing with Caden Lark that we don't know is I'm not sure how good an outside shooter he is. He may very well be a good shooter, but he hasn't had to really prove that tonight because he's been able to get to the basket basically about any time he wants.
I can tell you his numbers on the season. He shoots 33% from three-point line.
Which is solid.
And anytime you can get to the bucket like he does and shoot around 80% from the free throw line, you're going to be really successful. Hale misses this free throw attempt. Carson just 1 of 3 at the line tonight. Normally a steady shooter from the line himself. Over 70%. So the 500th victory in Case Arena may have to wait, Joe. But the good thing, you and I will be back next Friday night.
We'll look to pick it up then for sure.
When Western Boone comes to town.
We hope that'll happen. But yeah, it looks like the Lebanon Tigers are going to get out of town here with the W.
Bird adds to his totals. He's got 12 tonight. If I did my quick math.
The one thing for Lebanon that I've noticed tonight, you know, they came in with Lark and Farrell, the only two averaging double figures, but I think Lebanon has shown that they have other players that can score the ball.
For sure.
Yeah, that's only going to make them more dangerous as the year goes on.
Kirby misses from the line again. 2 for 4 on the night now for Kai. Yeah, I mean, really, for Coach Hendricks, he only goes about 6 deep. And all 6 players that have played here tonight have scored. Another bucket from Lebanon. Wood steps into a 3. Off the mark, and now with around 40 seconds to go, you got to think Lebanon will just play keep away and dribble out the clock here. If you're Frankfort, there is no need to foul.
Yeah.
Still 3 fouls to give before the penalty would even kick in, but obviously you don't want to just stand still either. You want to keep working.
Yeah. Give it an effort, but there's no need to foul anybody.
And as the time ticks out here, your final 69-54. Joe, your final thoughts on this one here tonight?
Hey, good effort by the Hot Dogs, but just a little too much from Lebanon tonight. I think Lebanon showed a very good balanced scoring. Caden Lark is all as advertised, very good athlete, comes in and scores. What did he end up with tonight? 25. Averages 20, came up with 25. So Lebanon, very good athletic ball club, got out and down the floor well, caused a great deal of uncomfortable or a discomfort for Frankfort on the offensive end, and that led to a 69-54 victory for Lebanon.
A 15-point lead tonight for the Tigers as they go home with a victory and an important victory in the conference as well. They'll improve to 2-2 in conference play. They'll get 1 game closer to 500 now as they improve to 5-6. Frankfort falls to 4-7 on the season. For the Lebanon Tigers, as Joe alluded to, Lark led the way with 25. They had 3 players in double figures, Bird with 12, Farrell with 10. On the other side, Frankfort was led in scoring by Kai Kirby, but our Frankfort Eagles player of the game tonight is Doug Wood. 12 points for Doug Wood. We saw him take a hard fall, come right back in, and continue to play tough defensive assignments. Gave him some offense tonight, so hats off to Doug Wood.
Yeah, congratulations, Doug. A good effort. I think Frankfort, good effort by everybody. Come back next week, give it another whirl, and see what we can do.
Again, we're back next Friday night and Saturday. We got a back-to-back here at Frankfort High School. Friday, a doubleheader. Saturday, the Blue Chips game. Tonight's game was brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles Post 976, where they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk. And by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Want to thank you for tuning in this evening. That's going to do it for our coverage from Case Arena and Frankfort High School. For all the students behind the scenes, for Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. We appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you join us next Friday night as the Frankfort Hot Dogs play host to the Western Boone Stars.
Good night, everybody.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front